Hey adventurers, Lynn here from Life Reimagined with Lynn. Are you standing at the crossroads, afraid to take the next step? Today we're diving deep into why that first leap is often the scariest part of change and how mastering it can transform your life. Stick around to unlock the courage you didn't know you had. Change is a relentless beast, isn't it? Yet we all encounter it. No matter how many times we face it, that first step never seems to get any easier. It's as if you're standing on the precipice of a vast canyon, the other side clearly visible, yet achingly out of reach. Below, the unknown awaits, its depths obscure and intimidating. Your heart races, your palms sweat, and despite knowing that you must leap to progress, your feet feel as though they are encased in concrete. This hesitation isn't just fear, it's a visceral reaction to stepping into the unknown, a physical manifestation of your deepest anxiety about what lies ahead. But why is this first step so daunting? Why does it send shivers down our spine just thinking about it? It all boils down to the fear of the unknown, a powerful, often overwhelming force that can feel as real and tangible as a physical barrier in front of us. Our brains are hardwired to seek comfort in the familiar and to crave routine and predictability. This programming serves as our mind's way of protecting us from potential dangers, a survival mechanism dating back to ancient times. When we contemplate stepping into a new situation, be it a career change, relocating to a different city, or even adopting a new daily habit, we're not just contemplating a simple change, we're contemplating a disruption to our mental and emotional equilibrium. Our psyche perceives this as a threat, setting off alarms throughout our nervous system that scream, danger, danger, retreat to safety. And that's why that first step isn't just hard, it's often the hardest one we'll ever have to take. I remember when I decided I wanted to take my coaching business online. The idea was there, the outline was there. I had all the necessary training and experience, but putting myself out there was terrifying. And to be perfectly honest, it took me a couple of years before I actually hit that record button. It felt like the hardest thing in the world. I was scared of being seen, scared of being judged, scared that no one would watch, scared of being successful. But I finally did it. And here we are. Yes. And I am being seen and judged, and it's okay. My feelings of accomplishment and freedom far outweigh the other stuff. I'm able to look at myself in the mirror and know that I'm doing what I was meant to do. I am getting my message out, and I'm helping women live happier, more fulfilled lives. And at the same time, I'm doing the same thing. I couldn't be happier that I took that leap. So how do we confront and overcome this paralyzing fear that holds us back from embracing change? The process begins with a simple but powerful realization. It's perfectly okay to be afraid. Fear is not a sign of weakness, but a natural human response to the unknown, a built-in defense mechanism that alerts us to potential dangers. Instead of trying to suppress this fear or pretending it doesn't exist, acknowledge its presence, sit with it, understand where it's coming from, and recognize what it's trying to tell you. Then, talk to yourself as you would to a friend facing the same fears. Offer encouragement, lend support, and speak kindly. Remind yourself that every great achievement involves stepping out of your comfort zones, and while the fear may not completely disappear, you have the strength to move forward despite it. Next, let's simplify the process of managing the daunting change ahead by breaking them down into smaller, more manageable steps. This strategy reduces the overwhelming nature of significant transitions and makes them seem more achievable. Instead of obsessing over the entire cliff, the whole spectrum of change, focus just on the first ledge. For instance, if you're contemplating a new job, start by updating your resume or researching potential employers. If you're considering moving to a new city, you might begin by visiting for a weekend to explore different neighborhoods and browsing rental listings online. If you're thinking about opening up your life, maybe start with a brisk walk on a sunny day and talk with your neighbors. Or if your goal is to replace an old habit with a healthier one, start by implementing small, daily changes rather than overhauling your lifestyle overnight. Each small step is a move in the right direction, building your confidence and gradually reducing your fear as you start to see real progress. And here's something truly powerful: the practice of visualizing success. We usually dwell on the worst case scenario, so stop and imagine for a moment that you've already made the changes you are contemplating. Picture yourself living that new life you've been dreaming about. What does it feel like? Are you feeling joy at your new job? Relief from being out of a toxic relationship? Excitement from embarking on a new venture? Hold on to those feelings. Let them fill you up and wash away the uncertainty that shadows your decisions. Use these positive emotions as a beacon to light your way across the daunting expanse of change. Let this visualization be your guide, helping you to focus your mind on the outcome you desire rather than the fears you wish to overcome. And don't just do visualization once, do it daily at least. And every time you have doubts, do it again as your reinforcement. In my conversations with many of you, I've heard stories of incredible encouragement and profound transformation. Whether it was stepping into a new career path, walking away from unhealthy relationships, or just taking the next step in your authentic life's journey, the common thread in every story is a sense of no regrets. Each of you faced the daunting beast of change and emerged stronger and happier on the other side. These testimonials are powerful reminders that though the prospect of change is scary, sometimes daunting, the act of conquering that fear can lead to some of the most fulfilling and liberating experiences of our lives. Freedom is always on the other side. And that's the true beauty of taking that first difficult step towards change. It's more than just an act of bravery. It's a profound lesson in self-discovery. This step teaches us that we are braver than we believe, stronger than we seem, and smarter than we think. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And while that step might be the hardest, it's also the most rewarding. Every difficult beginning has the potential to open new avenues of personal growth and happiness. It's about pushing through the initial fear and discomfort to reach a place where we can truly flourish. Embrace that first step, no matter how hard it seems, and let it lead you towards more authentic, happier, and rewarding lives. So, what's that first step you need to take? Whatever it is, take a deep breath, muster your courage, and just do it. You won't be alone. We'll be right here cheering you on. And if you would like some additional help, check the links below for my free exploratory coaching session. Share your first step stories in the comments below, or any tips you have for others trying to overcome their fear of change. Let's inspire each other to leap into new adventures. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need a little push today, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Here's to taking those first steps together, and see you in the next video.